What's up everybody and welcome back to Osu News, the show where we go over everything important that happened during the week. Episode 26, this episode is going to be a solo episode. I'm going to take a little break from collabs, and a lot of really interesting stuff happened this week, so let's just get started. So honmi, also known as DigitalHypno, has been recently posting a lot of interesting game show Osu type content. People love to watch them, he keeps making them and so on. But there was a little bit of controversy when he announced his new game show called Review or Mutual, a game show concept where every 20 minutes Zylice will eliminate one of the 10 female contestants until one remains. The winner either gets a mutual or a profile review. He also clarified that this was not a dating show, but it's 100% for entertainment purposes only, to bring some streamers together for a fun little event. The announcement of this show was pretty controversial because it did receive an insane amount of 147 quote tweets, and the replies are also filled with criticism and memes. A pretty popular content creator known as FrenZ did critique this show by saying, "This is a terrible idea, and then you choose to feature a player who recorded a woman without their consent, lied to them about recording, and then humiliated them on his stream. Go touch some grass and stop treating women like objects." For those of you that don't know, there was a controversy with Zylice around 3 years ago where he recorded and humiliated a girl on stream from EPAL GG without her consent. However, he did apologize for that a very long time ago, and he still regrets to this day what he did in the past. I do suggest you pause and read this tweet so you can understand him a little bit. DigitalHypno responded to the criticism by saying this: "Happy to know the perception that this kind of stuff has in the community. Thank you to those who gave constructive criticism. This format is going back in the workshop, and this iteration won't be live streamed. As always, please be kind to those around you." FrenZ responded to this tweet by saying, "I rescind my comment as I understand the content struggle. It's an immediate red flag to me when an idea that objectifies women, especially in the community that struggles to equitably integrate them, is presented like that. Let's move on since the criticism was taken well." BTMC also had a comment on the whole DigitalHypno drama stating this: "Genuinely don't understand the outrage on DigitalHypno. They're putting in the work to make events as a creator, and I respect them so much. Also needs more creators, and if anything, I would like to see those critical of him be the change they want to see in the community." Other than this controversy, there was another controversy on Twitter recently, so I'll go over that as well. Recently, a pretty popular relaxed tournament known as Aim Cup 2 has finished. This was a pretty popular 4v4 relax aim tournament where the winner would get 100 euros in prize, and also this was the first ever relax aim tournament that was badged. But right after the announcement that the winners got their badges, for some reason the badges got revoked. Rudj tweeted this out: "Can anyone explain why this badge got revoked? With a good reason? Yeah, keep badging 5-digit tournaments, but unbadge an open ranked tourney around a skill set lots of people want to compete in. Not a single player wanted this," also supporter. And then Rudj provided a poll where people could vote if relaxed tournaments should be badged or not. And as you can see, the majority agreed that relaxed tournaments should be badged. Peppy responded to the whole situation stating this: "It seems like there was some internal conflict for reasons that aren't quite clear. But it's bad for us to pull a badge that was already awarded. And personally, I would like to hope that tournaments are not discriminated based on mod choice. I've restored the badges for now." Speaking of Peppy, the community has trolled him a little bit recently. People have started receiving their PP plushies, and they started taking funny pictures of PP in the pan and other places while tagging Peppy on Twitter. However, someone by the name of Kalexi tweeted this and received this response from Peppy: "I don't understand why you are doing this. Is it for online clout? Did you actually buy it because you want it, or just to do this silly photo? Kinda disappointed, really. Like, I would love to see this on your shelf or desk or something, and I think the internet would be more good vibes from that too." Someone replied to this saying that it's not that serious, and then Peppy said, "I've seen more images of PP in pots and microwaves than anywhere else. Call it what you want, but it's a touch disrespectful in my eyes." Later on, a player by the name of Zone Lewis explained that this was a joke slash meme where plushies and famos would get put into various empty cooking utensils and that they would not get hurt. Some people found it funny that Peppy didn't understand the joke. Some were even critiquing his response, and others did understand Peppy as to why he responded like that. Anyways, before we continue, if you want to stay updated with the latest Osu news, then be sure to sub to the channel. We are getting extremely close to 10,000 subscribers, so it would mean a lot. Some short but important news that happened this week. Yesterday it was April Fool's, so of course the Osu subreddit was filled with a lot of joke score posts. But a way to counter this is that they added a new flair to the Reddit that tells you if this is real or fake news. Someone made a really cool Cookiezi Osu album cover, so take a look at it. The delivery fee for the tablet cover was really high for someone in their country, so they improvised and made this, which was pretty cool. Benson went online after a pretty long time, Some pretty sad news, but the bot Pro Osu that was tweeting your Osu stats on Twitter is going to shut down. And finally, an Osu mapper by the name of Share was recently restricted. Now let's move on to the scores of the week. Badeu recently got a really insane score on Havatari Nyoku Senti TV size. This was a 1 miss run that got him the number 3 spot on the leaderboards, and if this somehow was an FC, it would have been worth 1006 PP. Easy Hidden Halftime Flashlight recently got a really good score on TheMagicAnimals with Oshama Scramble, which is insane, with 99.5% accuracy, getting themselves 701 PP. Osu recently got a 403 PP play with no fail on the Oro Cigarettes Moikai. Now you may be wondering what's so special about this 400 PP play. Well, the guy did this while tapping with his freaking feet.
There it is. There it is. Woo! 160 ranks.
First Hard Rock player got an insane 1 miss score on this construction star with Hard Rock, getting himself 645 PP, and it would have been 675 PP if this was an FC. Chokomid set an insane score on this map with Hiren getting 99.35 AC, the number 1 spot on the leaderboards, and it's worth 993 PP. Unfortunately, it's not a 1k and it is what it is. Shigetora doesn't allow to show his replays on other videos, so I'm not going to show his replay. If you want to watch that replay though, I suggest you check out his channel. Anyways, if you still somehow missed it, then be sure to check out the first ever episode of Osu Spotlight where I showcase players that are pretty good at the game but they're not very well known. The video should be in front of you, so be sure to click it. Anyways, I'ma go chill out a little bit. See you in the next episode.